Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video. So once again, I appreciate you guys tuning in for another week in review with myself, yours truly, Realtor Rob. So we're going to jump right into the week in review for this week. So we are starting out with tax assessment. I can't get it out. So I'm going to tell you briefly what that is. So what is and how it is determined, to get your property taxes. So what is it? A tax assessment determines the value of a piece of real estate, usually conducted by a government assessor who uses the assessed value of a property to calculate the amount of tax due on it. So how does that work? Property taxes vary by county, state, and are paid at regular intervals. Most commonly annually. Several factors such as the assessed value of your home or other homes in the area and your local government's budget needs can impact your property tax bill as well. And also what I've come into contact with, or people have contacted me for, is just making sure they'll send you something before your property taxes are due. Just verify that all the information is correct, like your square footage, first and foremost. I've seen a lot of those be off. So check it, there are humans inputting this information, so we all err, from time to time. So just follow up and make sure, because it's your money. So make sure you're not paying for a 3,000 square foot house and you only have 2,800 square foot house. All right, let's see what we have here next. The next one is tips to lowering your property taxes. So this goes right hand in hand. So these are just a couple suggestions which may or may not work for you, but I just want you to know. Limit home improvements, because you want to make your home better, you want to customize it. That's going to increase the value, which is going to increase your property taxes. So that makes sense. See if you qualify for tax exemptions. Veterans comes to mind. The homestead. Check your tax bill for inaccuracies. That's what we just went over. Making sure your tax assessment is accurate with your actual house. Square footage being one of the bigger ones that I see that is miscalculated. Research neighborhood home values. So that is something that I can help you with, and I've helped people with in the past, which is a CMA, comparative market analysis. Participate during your assessor's walkthrough. So if you're allowed to, get a second opinion. So you can contest your property taxes. I don't know off the top of my head what the percentage is of people winning, but I have a couple that I helped 2 years in a row, and one time they beat it, which kept their property taxes the same. The next year, which was this last year, they didn't necessarily win, but it was lowered from the original tax bill that they received. So I guess you would call it 2 wins, but still, it's something that you don't want to just let go by the wayside. All right, let's see what we have next. We have short sales. What is a short sale? A short sale occurs when you sell your house for less than your existing mortgage balance. This has to be done in collaboration with your lender. So you give them a heads up. Of course, they want to work with you because they don't want the house back either. They'd rather have you in there paying something than you giving it back to them for nothing, or they have to take a big loss or hit on it. So that's, a 30,000 foot view of what a short sale is. It gets, more detailed than that, but basically just call them sooner than later to see what you can work out, because they are willing to work with you for those reasons that I just said. Quote of the week. And I think I said this is for the week of 11 July. And things work out best for those who make the best of how things work out. I'll read that again. Things work out best for those who make the best of how things work out. So what that says to me, it's all about attitude. It's how you react to the things that are thrown your way, the curveballs in life. So this week we have a general membership meeting for the VA rep, which is the Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals. That will be on the 15th. So tune in and see what we're all about. Like I said in previous videos, I am the community outreach director for the group. I think I have another motivational post, and I do. Okay, so whenever you doubt yourself and ask, am I doing enough? Remember that the alternative is doing nothing. So give yourself credit. You know, just like the gym, I talk to myself, which is okay. You can talk to yourself as long as you don't answer. But I tell myself all the time, you know, half the battle is just showing up. So whenever you doubt yourself and ask, am I doing enough? Remember, the alternative is doing nothing at all. I posted home care tips and ideas. I think I did one a couple weeks ago too, but this one had a couple of different ones. So clean your sump pump if you have one and check drainage speed. Check foundation walls, floors, concrete, and masonry for cracks and heavy deterioration. Inspect the roof surface, including shingles, eaves, repair if necessary. Check the chimney exterior for deterioration of bricks. Service your garbage disposal, and you can do that as simply as grinding up a few ice cubes. You know, that sharpens or helps sharpen the blades. Replace or clean furnace filter. Test the smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. So real simple stuff, but I'm saying it because unless you hear it or see it on a chart somewhere, it kind of just, you know, whizzes by you and another year is gone and you haven't checked it in 2-3 years. This one is, I have another motivational post or inspiration or whatever. So it says, never address shade from trees that bear no fruit. So let me see how I can put this. So basically, don't listen to people who are not trying to better themselves. You know, if they're just trying to keep you down or, you know, disregard or, you know, bring you down, don't worry about it. Never address shade from trees that bear no fruit. All right, let's see. I think the next one is appraisal. Yes. Okay, so this is some information that I received from the Mortgage Nerd team. So it's talking about appraisals. So here's what our appraisal team has shared with us. So right now, the DFW, the whole DFW area with this market is running about 3 weeks behind, you know, 3-week turnaround time is what it actually says. And anything that you need shorter than that needs to be put on a rush, which more money. You want them to put a rush on it, put you up to the top of the list. So once we hit September, this will go back to normal. That's what they're guessing, you know, that's what they're forecasting. A caveat, if a property is unique, complex, or has a unique location, 3 weeks could still be considered a rush. So you want to customize your house to be the one and only one of its kind in the whole neighborhood, then yes, it's going to take a little longer because you don't have anything to compare it to. So if there is a rush requested, here's what you can estimate for a rush fee. So they have a little chart here. So 1 to 4 business days, it's going to be approximately $1,000 added, you know, to the fee. 5 to 7 days, $800. 8 to 10 days, $600. 11 to 14 days, $400. And so I put at the bottom, public service announcement, PSA. Now you know, and when you know better, you do better. So now you know. So don't let that be a surprise to you when those fees have gone up. And let's see. And you know, of course, I have my Wednesday, Hump Day virtual home tours. That's every week. So I'm gonna just kind of skim over that. Okay, so mortgage terms that you should know. And if you don't, you need to get with a realtor like myself who has networking partners in the lending field that can help explain these to you. So adjustable rate mortgage, which is called an ARM, ARM, amortization schedule, annual percentage rate, which is APR, appraisal, debt to income ratio, DTI, fixed rate mortgage, and principal, interest, taxes, insurance. That's PITI. Let's see. All right, motivational posts. Like I said, a lot of motivational posts. A lot of people need it to get through these tough times. So great effort springs naturally from great attitude. All right, here is, I say it's good because it's a good cause. It's not for a good reason, which is usually what, fundraisers and things like that are for. But this is the Stop, Drop, and Push 22 Challenge fundraiser. And it is to help lead the charge in eliminating the 22 daily veteran suicides by competing in this fundraising challenge. So it'll be September 5th through 11th. And how you participate, you record yourself doing 22 push-ups and post it to post it to our, VA Rep DFW chapter Facebook, and also donate $22 in the link that is provided below. This is on the 15th of July where this post can be found. And then you challenge 3 of your friends to do the same. So again, that's the Stop, Drop, and Push campaign. You do 22 push-ups, you donate $22, challenge at least 3 of your friends. Because one suicide is too many. All right. FSBO, for sell by owner. So it says selling a house is a time-consuming process, especially if you decide to do it on your own, known as for sale by owner. From conducting market research to reviewing legal documents, handling negotiations, and more, it's an involved and highly detailed process that requires a lot of experience to navigate effectively. So what I usually tell people, just to keep it simple, that when you for sale by owner, people look at it, so buyers that are looking to buy houses look at it as a yard/garage sale. So they're looking to get a deal. So all you do is put a big sign on your home saying, you can get a deal because I'm doing it alone. I don't have any expertise. I'm not working with a real estate agent or realtor. So just get in your mind, for sale by owner, FSBO equals yard sale/garage sale. People are looking for a deal. I also have posted here a free moving concierge service. So check that out. It has great services for, utility companies, moving companies, everything associated and involved with moving is in this website and can help you out. All right, success is a journey, not a destination. The doing is often more important than the outcome. Okay, quick joke. It's a dad joke. What does a house wear to a wedding? A dress. Boom. All right, I'll be here all day. All right, comparing loans. How do you compare a loan? When comparing a loan between lenders, only 2 columns really matter: the loan origination charges and the services you cannot shop for. So every other column on the loan assessment is a third-party fee. In the end, those fees will ultimately be the same no matter which lender that you choose. So again, that's it for this week of the Week in Review with Realtor Rob. And I appreciate you. Until next time, take care of yourself and those around you. All right, signing off.